Hi, this is Toasty Fresh, and welcome back to my Football Manager 2014 playthrough with Burnley. And a quick confession to make: I've had to restart the game because I had terrible luck with injury, and I just thought there was no point carrying on with it. Really, I'd had about 7 or 8 injuries, three three of them key players, and I had no backup to call on whatsoever. So one more injury would have just finished me completely. Plus, I had a bit of a seller's regret in I sold Ben Mee to Wigan, and then I wasn't so sure whether I should do it, and I kind of saved it like an idiot and didn't leave a save where I could go back and change my mind. So I've had to sort of restart the whole thing, and I'll just show you basically what I changed. Because another thing that I went into this game with is I kind of looked at the tactics and I've tweaked them a bit. I'll just show you basically what I've done. I've gone for now just a flat 4-4-2. I went on FM base and just downloaded a tactic off this fellow here, Jazar, and basically I've just been using that. It's been working really well for me because they're pretty comfortable with the 4-4-2. So I just kept it as a flat 4-4-2, but sort of played to the strengths. It kind of played to the strengths of the attacking wingers, and I just tweaked the instructions as needed. So that was a change to the tactic, and I'll just show you now the quick change, the changes to the influx of players I brought in, because there had to be a bit of a change because of some players went to different clubs that I went for originally. Like in the other video, I think I brought in Ryan Jack, and this time he went to Wigan, so I had to adjust accordingly. First, I'll go through in the list that they came. I brought in Albert Crusat from released by Wigan, and he was a free agent, so I brought him in. He's got solid stats for a winger, and he'll be good competition for Ross Wallace and backup. So that was the first guy I brought in, no spring chicken, but some good experience there to the left side of midfield. Another good experience left midfielder I brought in was Stephen Hunt. Again, a free agent. 32 again, he's ain't getting any younger, but his wage there, 4.8 grand a week, isn't going to break the bank. And the fact that he's played in the Premiership for 3 different clubs, Reading, Hull and Wolves, show that he's got the pedigree, and the 39 international caps show that he is a quality player. Next was Kareem Budashin, I think it's pronounced. I can't really talk properly at the moment because I've got a blocked nose. I got some terrible plague off my young daughter who came back from nursery with this affliction, and she spread it all across the house. So everybody now is walking around like The Walking Dead at the minute. But I've recovered enough to make my next video of this series. But this guy, he played for Evian and Pandiri. Evian in League 1 of France, and Pandiri in the top level of Romanian football. He's going to be back up for Michael Kitely and Stanislas on the right wing. So he might not feature too much, but he's there just in case I need him. The first money I spent was £350,000 on Cyrus Christie from Coventry. He came through the ranks of Coventry, and he will provide some good backup for Kieran Trippier, and hopefully he will grow as well. He has the potential to be a decent right back in the Premiership, so hopefully if we get close to that or get into the Premiership, he'll be a good player for a few seasons to come. So he's one there for the future. The next player I brought in was Rob Hulse, vastly experienced striker. I thought it would be a good idea to bring him with the young strike force we have of Vaux, Ings and Ryan Noble. So at 33 years of age, he's going to be the big experience in our strike force and brings us to 4 strikers, which I'm a little bit more comfortable with, because we did lose Danny Ings. I'll show you in a minute. I've done all of August this time, and I just skipped the Bolton match because I already played a match with Bolton in the other save, so I'll just quickly go over the result of that one. But so this guy had to step into the breach early with Ings out for most of August, which would have been a nightmare situation for Burnley in real life. But I'll show you how we cope with it. So there's Hulse, and he's played there for numerous big clubs, Leeds, Sheffield United, Derby, and QPR. And I was on loan last season at Charlton and Millwall. It wasn't prolific last season for the last couple of seasons, but I'm hoping he'll have a turnaround of fortunes with us. The next person I brought in was another one that was a fee, 135 grand. I spent on Aaron Taylor Sinclair, who's a promising young left back from the Scottish Premier. He came from Partick Thistle, where he played for Montrose before moving to Partick Thistle and getting promotion with them, where I've laid him down south across the border to Burnley. And he's got some really good stats, so, and being only 22, he can only improve. He's still got plenty of time to improve, and he'll be pushing Daniel Lafferty all the way this season to get into that number 1 left back spot. So I think he's going to be a really good signing, maybe a bargain signing. The fact that we've valued him now at over £500,000 when we paid less than a quarter of that. And finally, I brought in Magaro Gomez, who was released by Birmingham. He played his trade in the Scottish Premier for Dundee United, played quite a few games for them. Before that, he was down in the lower reaches of English football after starting out at Montpellier and Chelsea in his younger years. But he's going to be back up for the centre mid role. I don't think you'll really see too much of him, if I'm honest. But he's there. I needed some backup, and he's quite cheap wages. He's got 2 caps for Cameroon, and you may see some of him, I don't know, but he's just there in the backup brigade basically, just to fill out the squad, and that stretches the breaking point. I decided to keep Ben Mee on this one because he still has the potential to be a quality centre back, and he's a player I like in real life. He's a big hitter. He's not afraid to go in and get hurt. I mean, I think it was last season or he got kicked in the head stopping a ball. So I like the guy's commitment, so I thought I'll keep him on. And I've let various players go out on loan, and I sold Keith Tracy to Sheffield Wednesday just to free up wages because he was on £6,000 a week, and really he's not really impressed greatly at his time at Burnley, I don't think. He's quite out of shape for a lot of his time here, so it wasn't a player I was too sad to see go, just that I didn't get much in the way of money up front. I only got 20-odd thousand up front, and the rest is in instalments. But now I'll just go over the results as well. We've had a great start to the season. Pre-season was unbeaten. We had a quick tour of Holland. We played Telstar, 6-2 victory there. Had a great victory over Heerenveen, 3-2 against the Dutch Premier team. We then played Maastricht, I think it's pronounced. We beat them 3-0, and then I made another 2 friendlies against Altrincham and Barrow, who we hammered. That was just to get us used to the tactics and get the team gelling a bit better. Then I improved on the last video by beating Bolton 5-2. That was an amazing game with Stock, Ings and Stephen Hunt getting 2, and I think the other one was an own goal. I forget who it was. I think Lafferty forced the own goal. The only bad point is there, as you can see, Danny Ings got injured, and he's only just come back, and he's played 2 England under-21 games as well just before the next fixture. We beat Burton 2-0 in the Capital One Cup. That was Vaux and another own goal. Sheffield Wednesday, we managed a good away win there with Rob Hulse and Sam Vaux again getting goals. Both of the strikers filling in well for Ings. Yeovil was a solid 3-0 win. Vaux, Hulse and Michael Cartley there getting his first goal. We had a very credible 1-1 draw against Brighton with Sam Vaux getting the goal to get us back level. And then we had to fight and cling on with our teeth to hold on to that draw. Then we had a very scrappy 3-2 win over Crewe in the Capital One Cup at home, with Jones missing a penalty, and then he redeemed himself by scoring what proved to be the winning goal. We won 3-2, so we're through to the next round there against Bolton. So another derby as well coming up. We played Derby away with a brilliant 3-1 win with Stock, Hulse and Vaux again getting the goals. So Sam Vaux with 5 goals in 5 games, proving to be the man of the month for us. And I picked up manager of the season for that unbeaten month. And now we're coming up to the big one, the East Lancs derby and our main derby with Blackburn, and no surprise to see that there on TV. And it's a big one for us. Both the teams' main derby. And say what you want about a lot of derbies, the Manchester and the London derbies and the Birmingham derbies, but there isn't many more fierce than our own derby with Blackburn. I went to the last one and it is really, really heated. It was in the away. When we went away to Ewood, there were where I was near to the away fan. I was right near the Blackburn fans, and there was chairs and everything flying into the away end from some of our fans. And not something that I really get involved in. It's I think you can take it too far. Banter's banter, but I'd never beat someone to a pulp over football, really. I don't see the point in that. But the banter's great, and it's a fantastic atmosphere. Like I said, I think it's one of the most heated rivalries in English football. It doesn't really get enough coverage by the media, by Sky Sports. Oh, and Ings there nearly scoring. But like I said, this is a game that I really want to get the one over on Blackburn here. Being a Burnley fan, it's a big one for me to come in here and win this one. Take away the last bragging rights that they cling on to, which is that they haven't been beaten by us for 30 odd years. Oh, and they almost scored. So at the moment, it's pretty end to end. Both teams have had chances. Oh, and a bit too far there for Vaux. Too much legs on that one. But hopefully we can do this. Oh, and they let Rhodes through there. And it's not looking good. Just what I didn't want to happen. And it seems that some of these people here are just falling flat here. I didn't do a really good job, I don't think, of the... Oh, and Danny Ings gets us right back into it. Go on, son. He comes back from injury and scores a fantastic goal there against the Rovers. Just as they were celebrating. Oh, go on, Wallace! And that's the first free kick I've actually ever seen go in on Football Manager 14. And it was an amazing one there from Wallace, and we're now in front after being behind there after that shot goal, and we're now in front, so hopefully we can keep hold of this. We're going to just keep things as they are until half time, and then I'll tweak a few things, I think. Marnie goes for a long range shot. Or maybe he should have kept the ball there. On me with a fantastic tackle though. Wallace now running along the wing. Oh, and they fouled him. And it's looking like maybe an injury there. Henley with a foul. He's looking like he might be able to run it off. He's looking like he's improving. We've had a sensational first half. It hasn't shown much in the way of highlights, but so far we're going alright. Tell them I'm happy there because I want them to keep the spirits up. And I think what we'll do is I might just change it just slightly in a minute to oh no, not that one. I'll change it to control and just try and control the match now, see it out. And if it looks like they're starting to try and play more of a passing game, we'll pull back a little bit, rein ourselves in a little bit. Cartley's breezed through and Ings almost in again. That would have sealed the game. Hopefully we can get this third goal. Oh, not quite. Wallace still battling out there after taking that knock. And Jones against his old former club where he was on loan. And Wallace. And, they're holding on. But again, we're battering them in the second half. Blackburn seem a bit shell-shocked after that 2 goals in quick succession before they break. And we might be seeing their assault now. I don't know if they've made any substitutions. I'll have to check soon. I think they might have with Judge. I think he's a new player. Let's see. No, they haven't brought anyone on yet. Alan Judge though. I'll mark him tightly because he has just got away from our players a bit there. Oh, and they've scored. And just as I was saying that, they just let him breeze through there without making a tackle. I don't know why, but disappointing defending there. Oh, can't they just run away without the ball there? Oh, and Vaux almost gets through, but Danny Ings puts that in from an acute angle, and we're now back in front. Brilliant stuff from Ings there. Vaux did well there to just hassle, and what a shot there, just on an angle, and squeezed it in. And I'll look to make a substitution now. We'll take Wallace off and put Albert Crusat on. Give him a break. Let this guy know we have faith in him. Oh yes, and Cartley has made it 4-2. The fans are ecstatic. The manager's ecstatic. I had a little war of words as well with Boyer before the match. He tried to play a few mind games, tried to be a bit friendly, but I wasn't having none of it. And it looks like I've won out. I singled out one of their players who he didn't end up using. Maybe my tactics worked. I said that Grant Hanley would be the weak link due to his aggressive style. It was my thinking of things. put pressure on him, so maybe he'd foul. And he hasn't used him. And there's a foul by Kilgannon, and he's already got a yellow card. Come on, let's see him off. And he is, he's off. And this match couldn't get much better. They're down to 10 men now, and we're 2 goals up. And we've got firm control now of this game. Oh, and Cruz has a shot there from long range. And we're doing really well now. Absolutely flying in this game. We should keep control of this game now. And Lafferty there, putting it on, and almost another foul there on the edge of the area, but I think they got the ball cleanly. Give them the benefit of the doubt there. Oh, and a risky back pass there by Lafferty. Kitely runs on, and it ended with nothing there. But I'm happy now. As long as we keep control of the game, we don't really need another goal, but we could always... You can never heap too much humiliation on the Rovers though for my liking. I'll just take a quick look, and I think I'll rest David Jones now. We'll put Brian Stock on and give him a run out. But we've done really well in this game and done exactly what I wanted, which was get the win at home. And the only thing to top that now would be going to Ewood and getting the 3 points there as well. And it looks like the clock's just running out. Looks like we just keep control of this game now. And Blackburn have got a free kick. I don't think we'll even see that. And this is probably the last play of the game, and it's gone out for a goal kick, and I think that'll be the lot. And yes, it is, and that's me supremely happy there with 3 points against our big rivals. We'll let the lads know that was a brilliant victory. That'll certainly keep the fans happy. We'll just see if we've got an injury now to Wallace. That's the only concern now for this match, but everything else has gone absolutely swimmingly. Ings close to triggering his clause there of another 200k to come out of the budget. But yeah, the fans are jubilant. I'm jubilant. If that happened in real life, I would. And we have no injuries as well, so that's just a bonus. I'll go and do my interview now, and that'll be it, I think, for this video. But you'll join me next time when I'll do pick another match from the next month to show you, and then show you how far we've got. For me, that's everything. So I will see you next time.